Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 31st of 2020, New Year's Eve. We are now in the final hours of this year before we move on to 2021, which is going to be a big year for Disney and Lucasfilm when it comes to this new Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about creators like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, as well as George Lucas, is that they truly understand Star Wars down to the core. We all witnessed what happened with The Mandalorian Season 2, with the entrance of Luke Skywalker taking on those Dark Troopers and taking Grogu along with him to really train that character. Now, the thing about Jon Favreau is that he is involved with numerous projects, not just with The Mandalorian, but also with the Book of Boba, the Ahsoka Tano series, Rangers of the New Republic, and others out there, that's really going to expand the franchise even all the more so. Now, everything related to the sequel trilogy, alright? One thing about the sequel trilogy is that behind the scenes, we do know that a lot of problems happened all because of Kathleen Kennedy, interrupting and taking many scenes out, and refused to ever let them see the light of day on the Blu-ray edition. Now, Disney CEO Bob Chapek is doing everything in his power to make things right for the Star Wars fans in order to really give fans hope about the overall Skywalker saga getting enhanced. Now, what's really exciting all has to do with the rise of Skywalker as a film and exactly what Bob Chapek has planned with Jon Favreau and others. Now, specifically on top of all of this, okay, given that The Mandalorian Season 2 is now over, Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new projects for the universe, where it's described that creator Jon Favreau is working closely with Disney CEO Bob Chapek in order to restart many aspects of the rise of Skywalker as a film. Now, it's noted that Favreau plans to completely change who Rey's parents are in the story for starters, and to change exactly how Palpatine is the grandfather of Rey. This will be entirely reset. One major addition is that Favreau is set to place in the canon to restart aspects of the film is by making Rey a legitimate Skywalker and Ben Solo's spirit becoming a part of her in the new canon to turn her into a real legitimate Skywalker and a part of that bloodline. Not just that, but additionally, Favreau is planning to incorporate the canon that by helping with the Rise of Skywalker 4-hour cut, in which they plan to insert a full sequence of the Dark Acolyte, portrayed by Matt Smith, to take place on the world of Exegol, along with also using unused music by John Williams in the new cut of Episode 9, with the combination of the 4-hour cut of the movie and the new canon material by Favreau and others, Chapek as well. They are actually set to do incredible things in order to reset aspects of Episode 9 in incredible ways. Now, let me just stop right here for a second. Now, the fact that they are aiming to establish the full sequence of the Dark Acolyte portrayed by Matt Smith, this is honestly a great move. I don't know if you guys are out of the loop, but Matt Smith was actually listed on the cast for Episode 9 for almost a year on the internationalstarwars.com website, and then suddenly, right around when the reshoots began, his name completely vanished. We really didn't know anything there was to do with the Dark Acolyte beyond that at the time, but his name just vanished. So Matt Smith was gone, they completely erased him from the movie, and that was it. So the fact that we have Favreau really kind of helping to bring that big conclusion to the Skywalker saga into this new cut of Episode 9 by bringing in Matt Smith scenes is a big deal. Absolutely exciting. Some of you guys out there might think that Matt Smith isn't the best actor or isn't the best fit for Star Wars because he's from Doctor Who or Terminator Genesis as a movie. I, however, think that he would have been a great addition, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly what he's going to be like in this cut of Episode 9. Now, we also have Favreau really kind of resetting aspects of Rey's lineage. As we discussed in the last video, there is going to be a separate scene that's going to be completed, but however will remain not canon, is the Rey KENOBI take on Star Wars. That will be actually a part of the plan on Disney Plus in 2023 to give fans exactly what that was going to look like. But by all means, it's not going to be considered canon. They're going to stick with the whole Rey Skywalker format, but in a different way, by Favreau and Bob Chapek and others out there. And finally, I think that one thing that a lot of fans need to know is that by applying all of these different scenarios to kind of really give us a fresh restart on The Rise of Skywalker, we're also going to have new music by John Williams. Now, John Williams, believe it or not, actually did a lot of other themes that did not make the final cut of the movie. In fact, one of which was going to be catered to the character of Rey Skywalker, the Force Ghosts, the Dark Acolyte, and other aspects that will be used in this new version of Episode 9. Chapek, like we have talked before, is actually inspired by the Snyder Cut for Justice League, and he wants to do exactly just that with Star Wars. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.